Well, how do you do, buckaroos? As I pause my Pandora station before I start the video, my favorite Yes song actually was playing Long Distance Runaround. I'm doing my thumbprint radio on Pandora. So, hey, I've got Urban Chestnut Hopswitch. I tried to find some information on their website about them, and I didn't find any. They had two Pilsners, two IPAs. I did the two Pilsners the other day. This is the first of the Pilsners. Yeah, large. Hopswitch, brewed with Triskel hops. These are single hop brews. The two Pilsners were single hop, and then there's two IPAs. This one used the Triskel. The Triskel is a 2006. First came out 2006 French hop. It's a very soft and delicate hop. It's typically used in Belgian style. Some lighter brews. It's known for floral notes, subtle fruity notes, and some citrus, but that's typically what it's known for. I actually had this about a year ago, a little over a year ago. It was in August at the brewery, and I just loved it because it didn't necessarily feel like a modern craft IPA, but it was just tasty. And so I'm kind of curious to see, well, if my memory is what this beer is. Well, so far on the nose, memory serves, because the aroma is delicate. Oh, yeah, that's just freaking gorgeous. Yeah. You know what? I think folks that may have an issue with this are going to, because they're not going to feel it's an IPA. And that's possible. I don't know what the numbers are on it. I'm not sure what the stats are. But forgetting they call it an IPA for just a second, just get back to how delicious it is and how beautifully put together it is. I think sometimes as beer folks, sometimes we get hung up on semantics too much. You know, forget about what a beer's called. Forget what they call it. Forget what the name is. Do you enjoy it or do you not? This is an incredibly enjoyable beer. I don't know that it feels like an IPA to me, to be honest. But it is just darn tasty. The malt end feels a little bready. On the hop end, again, there's certainly some floral notes going on. There's certainly some fruity notes going on. My cat's over here making notes. I'm looking over here occasionally. I'm always wondering what the heck she's got to knock down. Anyways, and I'm not this. I don't know if I'm getting citrus from it at all, but yeah, I guess I am, because I am feeling some almost like lemon zest-like notes in the back there. Now that I'm thinking about it. It dries and crisps up like an IPA at the end, you know, if you know what I mean. You do get those hops on the back end. But I think a lot of folks may take a exception to the IPA moniker, mostly because today's craft IPAs seem to have to whack your palate out of shape to be called an IPA. And this does not do that, because it just, gosh, I don't know how to describe it. In my opinion, it does everything right. It's just everything's subtle. The malt's subtle. The hops are subtle. The flavors are subtle. It's just one of those things that works. If I was pairing this with food, I would pair it with something subtle. You know, a delicate whitefish, a shrimp, lobster. You know, most shellfish, crab, even. I think it won't work beautiful with broiled lobster, in my opinion. I think it'd work wonderful with shrimp scampi. But yeah, in my mind, something delicate. Pheasant, I think it'd work great with. Yeah, it's funny. At first, I wasn't noticing any citrus, and now it seems like all I can taste on the back end is those lemon zest notes. So it took me a minute to get them, but now that I've got them, so, oh yeah, here we go. It's right there, man. There it is. So there you go. So yeah, this pack was about $19 for 8 for 8 16.9 ounce beers. It is a fantastic pack. Yes, I think every beer geek ought to buy it. I think I may buy it again before the season's over if I can find one, because it really is just darn enjoyable. I like the two. I like the two Pilsners I've had. Oh, I just remember last year when I was up there. I just remember thinking, "Wow, that is an amazing beer, man." Yeah, and I was getting rather hammered, to be honest with you. It was one of those events. You know, I was meeting a lot of friends from Seamus's Pedal the Cause team. So yeah, we were just getting boom. I mean, it was brutal. John Shine and Nate Brinson out there were just so gracious to us, and I was a little hard on the staff at the end, although I didn't mean to. So I needed to apologize to everybody because I got rather wasted, man. But I love Urban Chestnut. I love Urban Chestnut for a lot of reasons. I mean, they're just hospitable. They're doing some great beer. The one thing I like about it personally, with my personality, is that I like that they're not trendy. I'm not a trendy guy. I don't really follow trends. So I love that they don't either. I love that they don't go pound for pound with hops for IPAs. I love that they're not making 100 ingredient, pineapple, coconut, peanut butter, asparagus beers. I love that their home run swing is German beers. I love that they're not afraid to, with their Revolution series, they're not afraid to jump out of the box and do something different either. I love that they do these single hop beers. I just love almost everything about that brewery. It's like that like the old Olympia commercial, right? There's what was that guy? That classic actor. Oh gosh, I can't remember his name now. I'll have to add it in later. There's a commercial, he's there and he's talking about it. He's acting like he's a groundskeeper and he's talking about the artisans. He says, I love everything about the artisans, and then he gets hit with a sprinkler, except their sense of humor. Yeah, I even like the sense of humor at Urban Chestnut. They work for me. I'm going to burp now, excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. I was trying to get the video done before I got that out, but it wasn't happening. Hey, I am the Beer Whisperer, man. I am the Beer Whisperer in Chief, except no imitations. There are others that want to make you believe they're the Beer Whisperer, but I'm the one. The original. The most obnoxious, the biggest pain in the ass. I am him, and I approve this message. Urban Chestnut Hopswitch. Go buy this pack. Go visit Urban Chestnut, because I said so, man.